Today we're removing the rear bumper on the 1999 through 2006 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. The tools that you'll need for this job are an air gun, a 15mm socket, and an 18mm socket. Let's get underneath and get started. Alright, first off, you're going to want to come to your light pack right here. Remove the license plate lights connector. Easy enough. Second, you want to remove your spare tire letdown tube. The best way to do this, because there's a clip up in here, is to just kind of worm this out, unhook it like that. As you can see, it's free. Just like that. So now that that's removed, let's get started on the bolts. Now, since I'm going to be holding the camera in one hand, I'm not going to be able to use the air gun for you today, but I want to show you what we're going to be looking at and what you're going to need to, how you're going to need to maneuver this. So let's give me a second to get in position. Okay, so first off, we're looking up here at the bumper brackets. As you can see, you have two 18mm bolts right here. One, and that one just fell off. Two, and then one 15mm bolt up here. Now I've already removed the bolts on this side and the other side, just so I could show you how it's done. But basically what you do is you're going to get your air gun, and this is a pretty big air gun that I have, so if you have one that's smaller, it should be easier. And you're going to fit it up into the fender well like this, and put it obviously onto the bolt just like that, and just like that. You guys can see that. So once you've buzzed those bolts off, they're going to look like this. Here's this one right here, 18mm. That's this guy right here. So you get the 18mm bolts off, and you pull the bracket out the back just like that. Now this one's just a 15mm bolt. Actually, I need to get the air gun on that one. Alright, I'll show you live when this is done. Get it on there. Can you see the air gun up in there? Get the bolt out. That. Alright, now, so we've got all three bolts out of the brackets on both sides. We've got our tire letdown tube unhooked, our wiring unhooked. Now, sometimes what you could do is you could just stand, you can kind of pull the bumper out by hand, like I did. See how I slid that? Moving it by hand. It'll just depend if you're going to hit the edge of the bed. Now what I did just for this video is I removed a couple of the bed bolts. There's one, as you can see, up in this hole right here. It's an 18mm. And there's also another one back here. Just to give you reference, I'll zoom out. There's the exhaust. There's cross member. There's the tire letdown. So like I said, right here and here. And then the same thing on the other side. Just so we could have to let the bed flex a little bit to kind of wiggle this bumper out underneath. So let's get up top. Pull it out on this side, and it comes right out. Let's get it on the other side. And ta-da! There is your bumper removal. Now to install it, obviously do the reverse. But this will work for, like I said, any 1500 truck. The 2500, the frame, 2500 HD, the frame's a little bit bigger. Brackets are a little different, but the same principles apply. So hopefully this was helpful for you as you remove the bumper, try to replace it with one that isn't crunched or one that isn't rusted. And subscribe, because we're going to be doing a lot more to this truck, taking out a lot more parts. One thing I forgot to mention though, it does make it easier, and obviously to get to a lot of these bolts, is if you remove the trailer hitch first. To see how to do that, check my other video that shows you how. Take care.